Hey, what's up guys, it's Fish here and welcome back to some more Arena Total War. Today we're going to be coming back on Scipio at tier 7 and trying to hopefully get some pretty high tier games, as a lot more people have been hitting the ranks of tier 7, 8 and also I've seen some tier 9, which is pretty scary. But because of that, the battles at these higher tiers have been getting so much better, and they really are like the pinnacle of what this game is all about, is these high tier games, everyone being really tanky and strategic, you know, lots of intense battles, everyone coming together. You see a lot more kind of like straight line battles and like more of a sense of a traditional Total War where everyone's like protecting each other's flanks and all just coming forward and fighting. It really is the most enjoyable experience, at least I personally had at these higher tiers. So what we're going to do is we are going to queue up with some tier 7s. I'll show you my tier 7s at the moment because I am about 10 to 15 games off getting tier 8s, which is pretty awesome. I've stored up a ton of free XP. I kind of did just bypass these at tier 7 because for the cost, I didn't really think the extra armor and base morale were really decent for like 20k free XP or unit XP. And also same with these greaves as well. I picked up these ones, which are kind of as good as this one, but you know, we're just all saving up for them tier 8s, which we're getting closer and closer to. The Italian noble cavalry, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait to get them bad boys. The minutes for long grind for the tier 9s of Praetorians, and then finally the insane grind for the legatus at tier 10. These guys are so expensive, but it's not as bad as you guys think, because as you can see, like, this was a pretty game where I didn't really do a ton. I got 200 kills just now, but you know, the XP I got 2,000 XP overall, you know, so that basically means I could unlock these guys in, you know, 30 games or something, you know, minus all this stuff. So it's really not that bad. The higher tiers you do get up, you do get a lot more XP, because I think a lot of the XP is worked off, you know, how much HP damage you do to a unit. And obviously at higher tiers, units have, you know, a much higher HP, so you do a lot more damage in battles. So yeah, the grind isn't too bad. Queue times can be a little bit long, so what I will do, I will just cut to when we get into our first battle. So hopefully I will see you guys there. Okay guys, so we've jumped into a game on Hadrian's Wall. We have an entire team of tier 7s, which is good. No tier 8s or 9s, but the enemy might have some tier 8s or 9s. We'll have to see, because normally what the game likes to do is if one team has a bigger party than the other one, they'll normally end up giving the other side maybe a, you know, a tier 8 here and there. I have seen that obviously been abused pretty heavily before, where like our team of 4 people doesn't make up for a couple tier 9s or something which the enemy get. But again, you know, it's closed beta. I assume we will be getting better matchmaking as there's more players into the beta itself. But yeah, I'm excited for this. A nice tier 7 game should be good. You guys will hopefully get to see everything. And I've been seeing kind of a scourge of tier 7 peltists. I did barely saw any tier 7 or Roman peltists at tier 5 and 6. But all of a sudden, I'm starting to see these bad boys starting to come through. And they do look quite cool as well. These are what they call Augustan skirmishers, and Caesar's in the unit as well. Look at him pushing forward. He also has some ballista crew as well. Let's go ahead and get our cavalry just in the center. We don't really have to commit to anything right away. But yeah, look how cool that is. Everyone tier 7 wrecking it. And this is a really smart move. I definitely noticed on a lot of maps, you can almost just give up a flank really easily and just focus on either the center or the right flank, or you know, the center and the left flank, or both flanks, or something along them lines. You can see the ballista already starting to come in now. Thankfully getting a small hit load. These ballistae things right here are more of just like a pick damage. It kind of just slowly whittles away at the enemy health. And you can see they've got their own variant right there, which we need to be very careful of not to get involved. Some of the spears as well. These guys need to be very careful, because we don't want to obviously be hammered by them. The enemy also haven't taken this flag point yet, so I wonder if they're even going to worry. Oh, we also have we have a catapult set up back here. We have 2 catapults. Very nice. Unleash hell on them. Yeah, that's going to be painful, dude. Oh, but he's like all unprotected. Oh no, he has infantry pretty close to him. Oh, we can definitely push though. Let's go ahead. Let's move up our cavalry. It doesn't look like they've got a ton around the center. I imagine they do have, you know, men. Oh, there you go. Tier 8 Roman infantry right here. Yeah, you can see what I'm saying. Some eagle cohorts right there, which I mean, we guess we will have to fall back with at least some of our units. Let's fall back with our general unit. Just leave him back, and we'll kind of, you know, cause a nuisance around here. Maybe even come out and help over here with this little engagement. We could definitely think about chasing this, but they've got a lot of reinforcements around here. So I think what we're going to do is actually going to send a unit around here and try and rout all of this infantry. Yeah, for sure, that's what we're going to do. Because these guys are all clumped up, and if we can help out there just one bit, then that'd be really useful. God, we should have carried on moving. That's not good by us. but we can definitely inflict a lot of damage here. We get a nice little charge there into the flanks. Hopefully we can pop our war cry as well. Pop our war cry on these guys. Come on, how are we not rear flanked? Right flanked them. There we go. Okay, we're going to have to give up here. We also completely weren't paying attention here, which was a mistake by me, so I guess we'll bring up our last unit here. So yeah, we kind of had to pop oath here, unfortunately, because we didn't break them as quickly as I thought we would have. But yeah, we have to fall back here, which is kind of annoying. I definitely wasted a lot of soldiers. But here we go. We can either go after this artillery or continue going off against this fight. Now, something you guys should definitely notice is if you're playing as Romans, you should never ever try and trade off infantry trade off your cavalry with the Greek cavalry, because their charges are so good compared to yours. The only reason I'm going after this guy right now is because I know he doesn't have his charge back, and we're going to get a really good charge off into his side right there. But again, I'm kind of leaving myself open a little bit as well, because what he could easily do is he could easily just turn around and charge me with his other units. We're also going to go after this artillery as well. Okay, I'm getting here. I need to make sure I don't go down at all. What are you guys doing? I told you to go over these guys. Go after the artillery, boys. Yeah, I guess we're going to pop both here as well. So this is something you can definitely end up like forcing yourself into doing. Yeah, look at this damage right now coming down on me because of this artillery. But if I can take it out, come on, just keep going. It's like a constant fight. We're going to just preemptively charge, and we are going to catch all of these guys, which is nice. Catching these dudes is going to be good. However, we don't have a lot of men left, really. So we're going to have to try and, we're more of just, slowing them up, stopping them from shooting than anything else. Are we even going to be able to stop this? Oh, yeah, we have artillery, thank God. God praise the artillery. And we're going to bring over the rest of these guys to come help out. I'm actually going to go after these guys, why not? Yeah, just rout them really easy. And they can't get back on their artillery. So there we have it. Just an easy game. But look at it. Oh no, they're going to stop us. They're going to stop our charge. Okay, all we can do is to stop these guys and then, I guess, make our way back. Luckily, we have plenty of infantry and the artillery. Oh, look at that burn damage right now as well. Okay, all this artillery is now taken care of. Good. You guys should be able to take care of them. Yeah, this is going to be slow because they can keep on decapping us. But eventually they will go down. Ideally, I should probably go over and... because I can probably stop that cavalry from doing what they're doing right now. 10 seconds until that's done. Because, yeah, they're just going to obviously keep on charging into us here. Obviously losing their horses, but as long as they stop the decap, that's all that matters. We have more reinforcements going over. So something I probably should be doing is I should probably be coming over here. Because I can easily tie them up if I need to. Like, I can really easily stop these guys from capping. It does look like we are going to win, though. I guess you guys didn't really get to see too much of the action. We didn't really do a lot. We kind of messed up with a few of our commitments there by charging an infantry. We tried one little side flank, which didn't really get off because for some reason they weren't side flanked, even though we were definitely, at least in their back and side at the same time. But, we did okay. We came mid-table, 152 kills. I think the most important thing we did there was that we definitely ended up stopping their artillery from shooting. At least all them, I guess, them Scorpios from shooting, which was, I think, pretty important to the overall kind of game plan right there. Because if they could carry on, like, setting up, hammer our people trying to capture, then we'd be really, really screwed. So let's just jump into another one, because that match was kind of short. Maybe we'll get into 3 matches today. I don't know, we'll see. And hopefully some more tier 7, 8, and 9 games. So I guess you guys did see, they did have a tier 8 on their team, but it didn't really matter that much towards the end of it. Because I feel like as long as it's only a tier above or below, just a tier above, it's not that crazy. Like, I feel like it should kind of be 2 tiers in a match, and that's the limit. There shouldn't be 3 tiers, because I feel like the difference between 3 tiers is just way too much. However, the difference between 2 tiers is, it's fine. So whether it's a tier 6, 7 game or a tier 6, 5 game, that's absolutely fine. But to have a tier 5, 6, and 7 game, I think is just, it kind of just kills the fun of the game, because the tier 7s can just run over the tier 5s so easily. Whereas, the tier 6s can definitely put up a decent fight. So cool, I will jump into back into the game when we obviously find one. Okay guys, we are back into another game, and oh baby is it good. And look at all these goddamn tier 8s. Holy crap, that's insane. We're in pretty much a full game of tier 8s. We've got a few tier 7s, me included. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I wonder if any of the enemies have tier 9. So what I was saying about getting into some high tier games, this is almost right up there. This is so close to tier 10s, and I imagine the enemy do have a couple tier 9s here and there. So it should be a great match. I'm looking forward to it. Everyone's loaded in. Let's get this battle started. It's only a shame that we are on Hadrian's Wall. It would have been cool to fight on a different map, but we are on a different side. So we're kind of fighting from the barbarian side this time rather than the Roman side. But again, we'll just kind of do what we did last time, even more so as we're the lower tier in this game. The fact that we are tier 7s isn't the worst thing in the world. You know, we can still do lots of damage. We can still rout full units of tier 8s and 9s as well, you know, with rear charges and war cry. But we're definitely not going to try and go one-on-one with any of the enemy cavalry because we'll lose definitely. And same with the enemy infantry as well. We really just have to sit back, let the battle unfold, and then move forward. We have very similar unit types, so I think they might have artillery, just because we have a lot of these archers. Oh, these tier 8 archers, holy crap. Pontic archers. That barrage must do so much. Yeah, reload time is 82% on the barrage. That's crazy. We obviously have some tier 8 Roman cavalry, the legatus. No, these are the Italian noble cavalry. These are more of a melee cavalry. Okay, the enemy are already pushing. I should probably be paying attention, right? So let's go ahead and form up our dudes. We've got some dogs chasing this cavalry, some slingers in the center along with some infantry. Oh, these poor tier 6s. Oh, it's because he's bringing tier 7 cavalry, but tier 6 infantry. Oh, that's not great. We're going to have to try and protect our dogs. Yeah, we definitely want to try and protect our dogs because once dogs get killed and routed, they lose a lot of their strength. So we're going to get a good little charge off there. He does pop O for perseverance, so we should ideally just run away from this. Like, we really should run away from this. But we're actually killing them really quickly. And we're going to war cry as well to lower their melee defense. So sit back here. I don't feel like we can push across here. I don't feel like he should be pushing across here because he's just going to get surrounded. But we kill that cavalry, which is nice. We are getting hammered by that slinger fire. I guess that was my bad for sitting out in the open. Let's fall back. The left flank's looking kind of more defensive. So it's going to be the right flank where we push. And we have to be so careful here. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if you have a tier 7, 8, or 9, or 10. You can get routed so easily. And he's just gone by himself and has literally just been annihilated. That's so many of our, I guess, an entire tier 8 infantry just being routed. And it doesn't matter, as I said, what units they're repping because it just doesn't mean shit because they just got, like, ruined there because they were dumb and went by themselves. So that's definitely some outplays you can see. Yeah, we have to be very careful up here. The dogs are going to be brutal. A good thing to do with dogs actually is just to charge ahead and break through. Cool, let's make our way through here then. I guess we are really pushing. I'll send one unit over here to help out with our archers. It does look like we are breaking, so maybe that was a bad idea of mine. But yeah, we're going to form up our units like this to break through here and then try and help out as best we can. But this is a clusterfuck right now. Yeah, the Roman cavalry is all popped over perseverance. So let's go in here. We'll get a nice little charge off there. Not really that much damage, but we can pop our war cry, which is going to definitely help a few of these guys out. We want to get around the back of these pikes for sure. Okay, you guys can come back to the main fight now. Yeah, we want to go for these slingers for sure, and we also want to get into the back of these pikes, which we're going to be doing an okay job of. We need to be so careful. We need to kill these guys before they put their pikes down. So go on there. Yeah, you saw the damage all of a sudden I'm taking right now. Luckily, we did manage to break them, but our own archer fire is killing so many of us. I want to try and avoid this Greek cavalry because the Greek cavalry is going to be painful. Luckily, this unit is in Oath of Perseverance. Yeah, the Oath of Perseverance really helps out there. We're currently cutting down some infantry here. I guess we'll pop Oath on that unit, come around this side. There's nothing really for us to hit right now, apart from that Greek cavalry. I think that's what I'm going to go for. Yeah, I think that's exactly what we're going to go for. So they're going to go into the back of them, and then we're going to go into these guys. They might have their speed back. We're going to get a nice little left flank off on them, and look at the damage we're doing. That is so good for us to kill this Greek cav. Oh shit, this dude says he has some beta keys for my subs. Okay, cool guys. I'm going to be doing a giveaway then this episode. Let's do it. That would be sick, dude. Oh, I need to actually send it to him though. Yeah, so by the looks of it though, we are racking up kills. Where are the rest of their forces? Oh, at our base. Crap, we need to go back to our base ASAP. Let's go and tell him then. That would be sick. So if you guys want to win a beta code in the episode today, then all you have to do is comment down below and like the video, and I will be sure to go ahead and give them out. Just message me down below in the comments saying you want a beta code. Obviously like the video, and I will be sure to do that. This is one of the really fucking annoying things with dogs, is the fact that they do this, and oh my god, we're not going to win this battle. Oh god, oh, we stopped the cap. No, they stopped our cap. No, we stopped their cap. Just run through them dogs. You guys come on and we win. Huzzah. Wonderful. Okay, guys. So, yeah, we're going to be giving away some beta codes in this episode because we won. Again, I feel like we didn't do a lot in that match, though. We were really just sidelined. If we look at our score quickly, you can see we did come 4th, which isn't bad, I guess. But, again, okay, guys, we are back once again on Hadrian's Wall. My God, what are the chances of that getting that 3 times in a row? However, we are into a lower tier game, so I guess it's really up to me to carry this now, as I am a tier 7. But we do have some other tier 7s. We have some tier 6 Roman Cav, some tier 7 Roman Cav, some tier 6 barbarians, some tier 7 infantry. But yeah, I definitely have to do a lot of work in this battle if we want to win, because I am obviously the higher tier, so it is up to me to carry. So let's hope we do get a good game in finally for our last engagement. So let's go ahead and just, we're deploying the center again so we can go anywhere. We're pretty fast and we're not planning on really rushing anything. We could arguably move up here and try and rush this, but I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I think we're just going to sit here and push center and just wait for things to unfold. We have some archers, which is nice. Some tier 6 archers. And then we'll just look to kind of look for opportunities to make our move and assault the enemy. So let's go. So we'll take these 2, and we will just push them like this right flank, and then we'll leave our center, like our main general unit in the center a bit behind these rocks in case they have any artillery coming in. But I think maybe making a push up here could be a really useful tactic. Obviously, we have a lot of soldiers making their way up here, so we can even try and overload one side. We obviously have our allies here. Enemy infantry obviously there. That's also a really interesting thing that if you guys didn't know, by pressing space it helps to highlight one units in the forest, but also with these infiltration units, if you press space you can really see if they're enemy or friendly. So them slingers, oh god, them slingers are painful straight off the bat. Yeah, we've just overwhelmed that flank. Okay, so we're not going to be able to need that. We could arguably try and break through the center, but getting onto these slingers is going to be key. Holy crap. The damage they are dropping in on us is just disgusting. But there's nothing we can really do. No one's really pushing center, giving me an opportunity to make my way forward. So again, we're just going to have to wait, because I don't really want to have to engage this cavalry. I kind of need someone else to make their way forward until I try and go forward. Maybe we could brute force it. I mean, I am a tier 7, so maybe I should just lead the charge and brute force my way forward. But I also want to wait maybe until these guys have pushed a little bit more and have drawn more of the enemy fire over to them. Because obviously killing these slingers is my #1 goal in this match, I think. But I want to kind of wait until everyone is maybe a bit more distracted. I will most likely still lose charges against enemy Greek cavalry. And they're just bum rushing back. Okay, cool. Let's try something a little bit more risky. Let's send you guys around there. You guys have to hold this central point. Oh, we also have some tier 6 arty as well. And lots of tier 6 arty, which I think we're about to kill. Okay, cool. I think they're all going to rush back to that middle position. So I'm going to seize this opportunity to make my way forward. Yeah, look, that's exactly what I said. We have to hold off here. And you can just see the damage. You know, tier 6 Greek cavalry, Roman cavalry getting ruined by the higher tiers. But we bided our time, waited for everyone to get busy, and this is where we make our move. I am going to send some cavalry over here. I imagine my allies are going to go directly after this artillery. Yeah, the dogs are already there, which is great. Yeah, and you guys go over here. But yeah, we definitely want to charge after these slingers. Yeah, you boys just go there. Everyone else will watch here. Oh boy, we got a good old scrap going on here. Holy crap, we've got a lot of people going in for this this cavalry position, as everyone does pop over perseverance and all that lovely stuff. I guess just you guys go engage them. Yeah, I'm going straight from them slingers. I am kind of going through the woodland area, which is not great. And you guys just go around the side. They are bringing their cavalry. Okay, I need to protect these handlers then. That is my job here. And then you guys just go flying in there. Okay, charge. Yeah, I need you guys to stop them from moving in their handlers. You guys just pop your war cry. Oh my god, I'm being slaughtered here. We routed as well. I was not paying attention. God, I need to pay more attention to this. We'll pop our oath for perseverance there. You guys are pretty much cleaned up here fairly convincingly. Luckily, though, we'll just run away from here. And I guess we are keeping these guys busy. I was just literally not even paying attention, which was really bad of me, really bad of me. I should always be cycling through my units. Luckily, though, we didn't lose too many men here, and we are going to get them back. Something interesting you can do as well is you can actually command these guys. So let's go ahead and turn around. Now we've got our men back, and we can charge these guys down. They're obviously going to throw their stones at us, but we're going to be able to get some nice, beautiful revenge here. And we're just going to charge straight through them here. kill all of them, and our charge is going to carry on going into this other unit, routing that as well. Our main goal here is just to get these guys routing more than anything else. I'm going to try and route... Okay, we're popping our oath right now. Yeah, ideally, all we wanted to do was just scare them off as much as possible. You guys can come off now. Yeah, we're going to push you guys elsewhere. On that left flank could be a great idea. The nice thing is, I guess this is kind of bad for me because, one, we're getting all these debuffs right now, and the Falcons are getting some good buffs. But because we've managed to route a lot of their enemy units, this capture is going up really nicely. So we can either decide to deploy our soldiers over there or try kill this cavalry. I think killing this cavalry will be a good idea. Just go ahead and queue up there. Get a nice little flanking hit right there. I believe their Oath of Perseverance has just run out, so we can even route these guys. And yeah, same with this unit as well. Yeah, we want to kill their cavalry just to make our caps so much quicker. Okay, this is actually what I'm going to do right now. And this is something as a cavalry player you should definitely do. Actually, I don't think it's going to matter. But they have infantry coming in to stop us cap. It doesn't matter if I... Oh, he's just AFK. Okay, cool. I was going to say, I thought this infantry was coming in to help stop the cap. But he is just staying there AFK. But something you should definitely do as a cavalry player is you should 100% look to sacrifice your cavalry for the cap. To slow up their infantry in like every situation. And we'll just pop our war cries on them and just, you know... Yeah, easy battle. 3 easy base caps in today's videos. But... Again, you know, you really just have to defend your base. That's literally the most important thing. Unfortunately, though, you know, we've been getting some... You know, we came second in that, but I feel like we just don't really do a ton. Because I guess these battles are going to base capture and not so much going to the you know, annihilation, so all the lovely kills. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this on my quest to tier 8. We are pretty close now. I only need 11,000 more XP, and then I can just buy my way to tier 8 on these. I have enough XP. Something I'm really dreading, though, is upgrading these. Because, I mean, just look at the tier 1 for this Warcry ability is 1,000 free XP. That means basically that this is going to be like 7,000-8,000. I mean, they're all going to be 7,000-8,000, really, even this, you know. And these are some of the important ones I need to get. It's going to be an expensive trip, but hopefully good enough when I am using them tier 8s. It should be great. So I'm looking forward to them for sure. So make sure to drop a like and a comment down below if you enjoyed. Hopefully you did. And make sure to obviously like and comment for a beta key giveaway. I will probably be giving it away in a couple days. So make sure to keep an eye on your YouTube mail, because that's probably how I'll send it to you. And I'll see you guys next time, and fish out.